just wanted to like call a meeting and get everyone together to go over last minute details, things to tell loved ones or people concerned about where you're going or what's popping, and also just for yourselves to be like, know a little bit more about what to expect and things to look out for and be aware of. So Chris is joining us from Schools Without Borders. If you guys don't know who Chris is, he's the guy who's basically responsible for you going on this trip. He runs Schools Without Borders. They're the reason why we have this relationship with Ibis and Sandro and the guys who are going to be building the studio and taking part in festivals and stuff like down there.
That meeting was largely about reframing the trip, because when most people think of Brazil, they think carnival, party, drinking, dancing, and all those things. And that cultural experience is incredible. But at the same time, there's a social reality to what's happening there, especially in the favelas, that needs to be up front and that people need to think about.
So there's a lot. Brazil and Rio specifically is a really crazy place. I mean, you gotta be really careful. I mean, so take it in, but you gotta, you know, really listen well and respect the situation.
But there was a meeting about like Brazil and safety in Brazil and stuff. I was a bit nervous. I felt a bit of anxiety.
You're not nervous? No, I don't really get nervous. There's violence everywhere, I can handle it.
I think you guys gotta really look out and get grounded and start to feel comfortable with where you're at, so you don't put other people or other people you're with in a weird position.
We've got all these plans, we've made all these connections, we have people who are expecting us, we have youth who are expecting to go, we have people who want to give us the money to make it happen, but there's people right now that are like, okay, that's all good, well and good, but look, you got to do this proper, you got to do this better, you got to do this, make sure there's due diligence. Right now, you're not going. You know what I mean? So right now, technically, we're not going, but we have everything in place, but it's just like until the T's get dotted and or crossed and the I's get dotted, then we're not in the best position.
Let's be honest. If you're taking young people who are your participants, hopefully high-risk participants, because that's who we're working with, and you're taking them to a country like Brazil, which is a wonderful country, but there are, you know, if you're going to the favelas, like we're not talking like a New York ghetto. We're talking really, you know, we're talking City of God.
So, working on this stuff for LAMP, you know, this international organizational policies, just trying to finish that up right now. I think it's like a 15-page document. Then we gotta work on a contingency plan. I spent a lot of hours writing these organizational policies around exchange programs, and I spent a lot of time working on the contingency plan as well. So I think it should be straight. Remix.
I need the flight information for Future and Tyrone to be faxed to the Brazilian embassy. Can you do that? People upstairs, they said they haven't received the travel information for Tyrone and Future, although we've faxed it to them several times. They're holding our thing up. We leave on Saturday, it's Wednesday. So we have 2.5 days to figure this out, and just trying to make it all happen, basically.
I mean, faxed Tyrone's ticket like 4 times, like repetitively, just to make sure that they get it. And they said they didn't have it, so driving here, driving there, getting the tickets, bringing it back, and now we gotta go back tomorrow at 11 a.m. No, it's extremely frustrating.
Okay. Okay. We've had a hell of a week. You know, we had a crazy time doing the visas. There's a bit of drama there for a while about whether they're even gonna let us go. It was very much in the air. It's been a little bit stressful, to say the least. Okay. No, that's great. That's awesome. No, that's wicked. Thank you. All right, wicked. I'm gonna go tell Jackson. That was a phone call from LAMP to basically say we're good to go. Everything is done. Stress off the shoulders. Feeling good, so we're gonna go let Drex know right now that everything's good and popping. So, grants are in, Zuckerman, the culture, LAMP has given the A-OK.
Yeah, baby! Going to Brazil!
Life is good.
Going to Brazil!
Life is good.
para o Jobim Galeão no Rio de Janeiro. Por favor, mantenha o encosto de suas poltronas na posição vertical, suas mesas